Alright, I don't know if this video is going to be worth much. Maybe I'll do one of these once in a while. But it's just some stuff that went through my head today. And I mean, this is an old complaint I've had, so it's sort of related to the whole, you know, Oprah taking over YouTube thing. And so apparently she's not doing the homepage anymore. And I don't know anything about it, but just the whole idea of, when you think about Oprah as an entertainment icon, you know, or $1 billion production company, and it's, you know, entertainment. It's scary. But a lot of shows are scary that are on TV that make a lot of money. And it just seems like if I was in charge of a network, you know, if I had a cable channel, I could find stuff to compete with this. I mean, it was like, you know, for decades, Oprah's been on in the afternoon. I haven't watched the show in 20 years or whatever, 10, 15 years. Haven't seen one. I only saw a few of them back in the old Phil Donahue days. And it was really irritating. And you know, but anyways, so I'm rambling, which this video will have a lot of in it, I guess. It just seems, you know, I mean, it occurred to me then that, you know, why can't they just find some show, I mean, to compete, you know, because like all these networks, they always give up. It's like on Super Bowl Sunday or some other, you know, they put crap on. It's like they don't even try to put something competitive on. And it doesn't even, it never made sense to me. And especially Oprah, what is so hard to compete with that show? I mean, especially a show that, you know, most of them are just complete crap. And then even if it was an interesting one here or there, and if people showed up to watch that, they would flip the little channels and move around, and you might see some other show. So anyway, the point is, especially now with YouTube, you got this huge ocean of people making videos and doing things. It just seems like you could glean talent from that pool. And, you know, there's just so much money. I mean, Oprah gets paid so much money. I just can't believe, you know, that you can't create something competitive. You know, well, anyway, you know, you put up you know, people could actually win thousands of dollars, you know, maybe hundreds of thousands of dollars, to produce some reasonable content. Yeah, I think you'd get some pretty good content. So it just seems weird. Just in this whole writer strike, I mean, the whole entertainment industry just seems so closed. Like there's just, you know, I don't really believe in conspiracy theories, but it seems like there's a conspiracy. Because the television's just so bad. I mean, I would rather watch a show where you just had some guy, you know, you wake him up in the morning, his alarm clock rings, and yeah, he just has to, you know, do a show. And, you know, he just finds whatever he can find to call entertainment and tries to put it out there. And like I said, if you did that kind of thing even in a competitive atmosphere where you gave each guy a half-hour show and you said, well, whoever gets the, you know, the highest ratings, or however you would judge, you know, they get more time. And then just, you know, like natural selection, you know, just like apply natural selection to a cable channel and just allow the people that actually pull in the viewers to control the station. But whatever, it's not going to happen because it's, I don't know, there's just too many people. I don't know, I don't even understand why it's not going to happen. Because, you know, they could steal a bunch of content for almost nothing, and they could make most of the money. And it just, like I said, I don't know why they pay these stupid people outrageous money. It's like, you know, I mean, you could sort of understand it in the movie industry because the name means something, but on television, I don't think the name means anything. I mean, all you're looking for is somebody to play the part. It just seems you could get anybody. It's not brain surgery, for Christ's sakes. So anyway, so related to this, you know, I never go to YouTube's homepage, and so I did, you know, to see what the hell was on there. And so I guess these might still be the picks that were Oprah's picks. I don't know, but so I went through the featured videos, and man, they are really bad. And I was surprised. I mean, I was really surprised how bad they were. And so I go down the list real quick, just because I did watch them, so I really should go down the list. So they had this dog drives car one, and it's only gotten 70,000 views, so at least it's not that outrageous, but it's the top of the list anyway when I went there. And yeah, it's just really stupid. Someone on pug dogs or whatever, and they tied it to the steering wheel, and you know, they do this, you know, have this guy make an ass of himself, pretend to be the dog while the dog's driving the car. And you know, had to take hours and hours of production time, and it's just, well, you know, it's a 15-second joke, not a 3-minute video. And so then the next one was Sneeze While I Pee. You know, this got like 500,000 views. It's just some guy, you know, talks about how I drink a lot of water and then I have to take a pee, and then when I'm taking my pee I sneeze, and oh, how horrible. And you know, well, whatever. Just, you know, it's another 10-second joke, not a too much, not good enough. There was this pink webisode or something, 01, and it got 385. Yeah, so it's a girl, you know, and it's, yeah, it's a girl, and then, you know, a lot of show the chest thing, but it's not even cleavage kind of chest, it's just the white shirt kind of, you know, fake booby looking kind of chest. But anyway, it's stupid, you know, and she goes to prison, and you know, she's going to get raped by the whatever, and, well, I don't know, it's stupid, you know, it just wasn't worth the time. I mean, the girl's hot, but it's not worth it. This movie about cats flying. Yeah, so another one, 300,000 views. And it's just, you know, they put a cat on green screen, you know, and sit there and have it floating around. And there's a good-looking cat image right in the beginning, blinking at you. And that's the only thing of any value. Then there was a guy, Jape, floating. So another, you know, this one's really done, you know, this guy has some professional equipment. I mean, it's all this slow motion photography, and he's getting hit by fruit. And so they wasted a lot of fruit, you know, smashed the watermelons, all this kind of cliche kind of, yeah, isn't that interesting? Yeah, and it gets boring real quick. And, you know, they did a lot of work, and it was very professional. But that's all I can say about it. You know, I didn't just sit there saying, oh, I'm mesmerized by this. It's just so fucking interesting to watch a grape hit somebody's face. It just doesn't do it for me. Okay, now the only good one, this one got a lot of views, 2 million, so this one must have been up there for a while. How We Met. It's pretty, this was pretty clever. I mean, the guy did little drawings that migrate across body parts, and, you know, the little guy and little girl drawing. And yeah, it's just done really well. You know, so I'll give that one its due. That one was worth the trouble. See, so right there, you see, you put that little clip together with some other clips, you could do a TV show, a very entertaining one, I think. So then this one was video one in the loop sampler, or something, whatever. 359. It just shows you how to technically use a loop sampler. Like everybody's got one of those in their back pocket or something. I don't know. It wasn't that fascinating. I mean, it's stuff I didn't need to know. All right. Uh-oh, not going to remember what the hell this one was. Sharon Jones and the Depp Kings. Oh, yeah, it was like a, you know, video from like 1922 or something. I guess it wouldn't be a video then. It was like film footage of a performance by Sharon Jones of 100 Days something or other song. I don't know. So, you know, whatever. It's not my taste. Don't remember how many, didn't write down how many views it got. And the last one I watched was, well, it wasn't the last one, but it was one of the last. Happy Halloween from Rob Zombie. So apparently he's a director of some slash films or whatever. And so, you know, he linked to some videos, which is a good idea. I mean, I probably should do that. And that was another one of the ideas I had. Somebody in this atheist community probably should do that once in a while. Just do a top 10, like once a week, where the top 10 atheist videos or something. You know, a little rating of them. And yeah, but there's no one's really doing that. And so anyway, there was a couple that he linked to, you know, big tarantula. I mean, who hasn't seen it? Tarantula's an old joke. You know, then there was some Muppet movie thing, and that wasn't very good. And yeah, and a stop motion of you know, a pumpkin, you know, time lapse of a pumpkin rotting. And that's just like, well, yeah, if you got the equipment, you could just do everything rotting. You know, why don't you just put everything in the corner in your basement and just, you know, photograph it rotting for a month. And it's a little bit interesting, but I don't know if it deserves to be featured. I mean, might be good for a TV show. Have a little bit of that in there. 2 minutes of something rotting. Have that in the show too. You know, 2 minutes of this and 3 minutes of that and 5 minutes of that. Make a good show. So is that it? I'm probably out of time anyway. Yeah, running right out of time. So I'll just leave it there. Not a very good video. Sorry about that. Still lack personality, and we're still working on it.